Hello, and welcome to the Songfight Live 2020 Social and Distance pre-show. Webster's Dictionary defines an interview as a meeting at which information is obtained from a person. But I think you'll see it is so much more. In the interviews we have for you tonight, you will learn about the creative process, what it means to be an artist, and most importantly, what makes someone write a song that will only be heard by strangers on the internet. Our first interview is Glenn Case speaking with Jeff Fowl, also known as Ad. Jeff tells about how he found Songfight, why he continues to participate, and if I'm not mistaken, an excellent recipe for chili Colorado. Please enjoy our first interview with Glenn Case and Jeff Fowl.
So question number one, though, what is Songfight?
What is Songfight? It's a website and a songwriting community that every week they post up a hypothetical song title, and anyone who wants to write and record a song with that title gets to do it. You do it, you send it in, and you know that people will listen to it and will give you feedback.
So how did you find Songfight? That's question number two, is how did you find Songfight?
Okay. How did I find Songfight?
I feel like Pray for Mojo's involved, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe.
Absolutely the other way around. I don't know. I believe somehow, I mean, it was way back in 2001 at the dawn of blogs and things like that. And I think I was finally just discovering independent web content. And so I want to say I somehow, maybe I was already reading Metafilter and then just found all of the Dumbrella sites at once. So Exploding Dog, Diesel Sweeties. And so then there was Songfight. And yeah, so that's how I heard about Songfight. I don't remember how long it took me from hearing about Songfight to actually submitting to a fight. I want to say it wasn't long at all, because it was only later that I started listening to some of the previous fights, which at that point was only 6 months.
Approximately how many songs would you say that you've submitted to Songfight, whether it's under ad or under aliases?
Well, yeah, here's where I'm not an all-star on this front. I was just looking at my music archive page. So I think under the name Ad, I've got 40 songs, so I'd guess about around 50. I haven't done that many aliases.
There's Plus Dot. Plus Dot was one of them with you and Mo.
Mo and I did Plus Dot. I mean, I did collaborations with him and Damien. I forgot what, I think that was just me, Ad versus
oh yeah, Ad versus DT, yeah.
Ad versus DeBose Triangle. I did an Ad versus You're in Luck once. I did Ad versus Blue. Maybe Ad versus Dr. Worm. I think that was the song that I screwed up in Austin. So I would say about 50 Songfight proper songs. Yeah.
Very nice. And I know the answer to this, but it is question number 4. Have you ever been part of a winning Songfight entry? And how important is winning?
I mean, it was really important at first. That first win was a big deal. So I won my 10th fight, which, I mean, we talk about, when I say I've done 40 to 50 songs, the first 10 of those were in the first, 2 months that I was doing anything. And so it took me 10 songs to get a win. And there were a few close calls, but it was a big deal. I think it probably cemented contributing more because it was very validating. Since then, it's still, it's still really cool to win, and it's still annoying when you don't win, for sure.
And this has already partially been covered with question number 3, but who have you collaborated with from Songfight?
Yeah. I mean, actually, probably, I don't know, I didn't mention this before. John Benjamin and I, he's probably the one I've collaborated with the most. Mo from DuBose Triangle, and then Damien a couple times. And then I had a weird one with Swedish Music.
Oh, Swedish Masturbation Unit, SMU?
Masturbation Unit.
Yeah.
Swedish Masturbation Unit did a weird, I don't even remember the name of the song, but basically he had a piece and sent it to me, and I did some weird, probably pretty tuneless vocals, and then he kind of mixed it into, he would do these weird electronic soundscapes, so that was pretty fun.
Question number 6 is, who are a few of your favorite Songfight artists or bands that you enjoy?
So, I mean, the big disclaimer is I haven't been an avid listener for a really, 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 really long time.
Sure.
So I feel sort of bad about that. But
Oh, no, you're not the only one. Trust me, that's actually been a pretty common response from a lot of the people I've talked to.
yeah, well, I feel like there's two groups of songfighters at this point. There's the people who are actually on the site, keeping it going, and then there are the old timers that sort of keep the
Songfight Live thing going. Yeah.
I was gonna say those who go to Songfight Live, and then those who participate in Songfight.org. But I mean, John and Frank, obviously, MC Front a lot. The obvious list is just the people who were there when I started. And so, I mean, honestly, one cool thing about it is pretty much anyone who participates in Songfight Live regularly, I have a favorite song. There's so much music in Songfight, it's hard. Sometimes it is hard to break through. And so it takes listening a few times.
It's overwhelming. Yeah. There's too many, there's option paralysis. There's so much out there that, like, where do you even start?
Yeah. So, like, I don't know how many times I had to hear Moscow, Idaho until I really appreciated what it.
You talking about the Marcus Kellis one?
Marcus Kellis song, yeah. I mean, Marcus Kellis is not someone I would have. At first, I didn't appreciate at all, but
sure.
But that's part of the point of like a outsiderish songwriting community, is that we're not writing hit singles usually.
Out of the classic ones that haven't submitted in a while, are there any like old school ones from the beginning of Songfight that you would love to see return?
I guess I sometimes I wonder where Gil Sans went.
Sure.
The Shortcakes, I think, was his group. I could probably find out where he went. I mean, obviously, I would love to hear another Colin, another Narcotic song.
Absolutely.
Metal Bags. Oh yeah, metal. I mean, there was a whole like scene that those of us who are now the old school songfighters just stumbled upon. I almost feel like we like crashed their party. Compressor, obviously, and then Drew later. I didn't even mention Future Boy. Future Boy's awesome.
Oh, so good. Question number 7. What is friend flooding, and do you have any personal experience with it?
No, I don't have any personal experience. I never encourage my friends to come to the site. I am embarrassed to tell them about it. Not that doesn't say anything about Songfight. That's totally about me and my hangups. When we hosted Songfight Live, it was all I could do to mention it to people and that it was happening. And that was only because I was terrified of, not having anybody show up to it. Never done that. I don't have any problem with it when it happens. I mean, what's more valuable as a songfighter than an excuse for your song not winning? Like a valid excuse that didn't have anything to do with the quality of your song.
See, there you go. All right. Question number 8. What is your favorite song by Octothorpe?
I mean, is it stupid to say Skyline?
No, not at all. I think there's a reason that's one of the first ones that comes to mind with people. It's a banger. That's as the kids say these days.
That would definitely be something that there are songs I don't know the titles of, and I've heard so many Octothorpe sets over the years in Songfight Live. There are probably songs that I just don't know the titles of that I can't tell you. Because Skyline actually, it's nice. It doesn't have the weird off-kilter sort of almost beat poet vibe that can sometimes happen in an Octothorpe song, which I think is really maybe more of the thing to appreciate them.
Question number 9. What are some of your favorite memories from Songfight Live events? I'll say you're involved in one of my favorites, actually, is the Santa Cruz version of Husky Youth with the Pray for Mojo's Good Times Fun Band. I thought that was one of the most solid performances I've still ever seen at a Songfight Live.
Yeah, that was fun. They all have great memories. The ones that stand out, the Atlanta one was just a crazy debauch. It was unique among Songfight Lives because I think it had a combination of low attendance and just like a lot of people who I think were in desperate places in their lives got together at once since Songfight Live Atlanta, and we did a ton of drinking. I mean, that is the most unique one. Santa Cruz which was the year before, I believe, was probably the most like the biggest one. It felt to me like the most people were there, and the event felt like the whole community was there. It didn't feel like anybody was missing. I'm probably forgetting to mention someone who wasn't there, but it really just felt like anyone who should be at a Song Fight Live
Was there.
was there, and it felt very big and communal, helping out Chris's performance and just watching all the other stuff. That's the one that I felt the most like community with Song Fight. These days, it's just fun to see old friends every year, and we're all like old and chill now, so there's nothing like, there's nothing that just like stands out like that was crazy. Austin's one that stands out in my mind too. That in Seattle, those felt like, oh, this is becoming a big thing. Because the first Song Fight Live, super formative event in my life. 5 to 10 people get together and mess around and put on kind of a ramshackle, probably crappy show. I don't really remember. The second one, I didn't attend really, but I think I was sort of shocked at how many people showed up to it. And
Sure.
so then 3 and 4 after that, Seattle and Austin were sort of like where it became a thing.
Do you happen to remember which one was the first one to have a live fight title?
The first one did.
Did the first one have it?
The first one, we used the name of the venue.
Gotcha.
Hot Lunch. And not only that, it wasn't, I mean, it didn't have anything to do with the website, right? Because we weren't running the website at that point.
Sure.
So I believe we even, the title was announced the day of the show where you performed the title. There was no classic Hot Lunch song. I don't even really remember songs. I remember Gabby from Front's band doing, or was it Brandon doing Prince covers, or both of them doing Prince covers? And I don't remember if that was tied into their Hot Lunch or not. But yeah, no, we did it every year. The big transition, actually Austin was the big transition when we stopped doing the format where we would pick a title and everybody with that title would get up and play.
Number 10, what have you learned from Song Fight?
I learned how to use a compressor really early on. Before I did Song Fight and I was just recording on my own, I never understood why everything was so quiet. That was a question I just posted on the boards and I got an answer and I was like, oh, that's really handy. So that's sort of a microcosm of everything else you learn about music production from making lots of songs.
Yeah, back then you would have been learning how to get a MP3 down to 64 kilobits per second mono.
Yeah, well, I mean, the answer is you just don't give a shit about quality.
Exactly.
To that point, everything I know about music production I learned from Song Fight. I guess that would be the main thing. And I definitely learned about how to motivate yourself creatively with constraints. Because yeah, I never would have gotten started writing as many songs as I have done at times in the past without Song Fight.
Somehow I didn't even mention Album Fight, but the only people that I am personally aware of that have used the Album Fight titles outside of the three of you originally is myself and Son of Supercar. There were a whole bunch of secret album fights in the works that never came together. Like Octothorpe was working on one. I was working on one with Brody and with Hoblet that never came together, but we were using our own titles though too.
Well, and the same is true of Frank and John and me too. We've done many follow-ups, and some of the songs have come out, but there are a bunch of songs that were supposed to be Album Fight 2, but Album Fight 2 never quite happened.
Yet, there's always hope. There you go.
Wow, that was intense. A lot to think about. Thank you, Glenn and Jeff, for your insights and your honesty. Next, we have a songfighter that may need an introduction, as he's been away for a while. Glenn Case searched all over the dark web to bring this songfighter back for tonight's Songfight Live. His name is Gene, but he is better known as Balls to Monte. Balls to Monte submitted 20 songs between 2001 and 2012, winning 2 times for his entries, a variation on 2 and level best. In this interview, Glenn learns why someone would give up on Songfight and whether the music continues once the competition ends.
This is the coolest thing because I'm just now meeting you and seeing you like for the first time. I love your stacks thing in the background. That is amazing.
Yeah, my wife painted that actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Seriously cool. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and start off and say...
It doesn't slide down. Oh, it's sliding down, of course.
All right, so first question. I've just basically got 10 questions and probably some follow-ups that'll go through that. It should be pretty brief. First of all, what is Songfight?
What is Songfight? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. To me personally,
Yeah.
like initially when I first started doing it, it was just a great way to sort of find some discipline and make myself write a song. Just because left to my own devices, I just wouldn't do anything, as you've seen.
Sure. How would you describe Songfight to someone else who hadn't heard of that?
It's a kind of like a communal way to sort of create a song and then compete with other people writing songs, and you submit them, and just a great way to sort of interact with other songwriters and singers.
I like that. How did you find Songfight?
I don't even remember. I think a friend of mine who gave me the name Balls to Monte, although which is, I'm sure is from the film with Noel and I, but I spell it with an E, which really annoyed him, so I kept doing it. Because he keeps saying it's Balls to Mont. Like, no, it's like Monte Carlo. Perhaps you've heard of it. Anyway, so I think his name's Dan Nestor. We did the first one together, which I think was I Can See You.
Oh, wow.
That was the first one we did together, and then I guess he got bored with it.
Sure. Has Dan done any other stuff outside of the Balls to Mont?
Yeah, he's actually written many books. He's written 2 books of poetry about Queen, and like he did a poem for each song they put out.
Oh my goodness,
And
that's amazing.
yeah, it's called. They're both. I'll give them a plug. Why not? They're both called "God Save My Queen" Part 1 and 2, and then Soft Skull Press, if they're still around.
So that's how you found Songfight.
That's how I found it, and then I just kept doing it, and then my wife actually started writing lyrics. She wrote the words and variation on 2.
Oh, very nice.
Actually, yeah. So.
And that's probably my favorite of yours.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a great
song.
song.
That was, I don't know why, I just really all it was about just being in Greenwich Village and buying a coffee and a bagel. Really, it's all it's about.
Sometimes that works.
Does a song need to be about any more than that?
No, not at all.
Yeah, but it just worked out well.
Very nice. Approximately how many songs would you say that you have submitted to Songfight?
I'd say at least 30, because I did under many different names.
That's what I was going to ask, is if you had any other names outside of Balls to Monte that you can recall off the top of your head that you've used.
God. Ampersand in the angle brackets.
Okay.
One.
I didn't know about that one.
Jeez, the Go Cups, I think, was one.
Slowly but surely, we're going to put faces with some of these names.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was
Yeah.
you.
That was, yeah. You know what? They're all me. I've been doing every song. No, I just try to act like I'm really lazy, slothful.
Have you ever been part of a winning Songfight entry? Has that happened?
Variation on 2, I think, 1, and Is It Cold, I think, that was ampersand the angle brackets. So 2, I guess.
Very nice. And how important would you say is winning as part of the Songfight?
It's nice, but it's not the main objective.
Very cool. And who have you collaborated with from Songfight?
Actually, nobody else. Just like I don't really collaborate well, I have to say. Just sort of a bit of a loner when it comes to that, and just so like my wife just handed me a sheet of lyrics. I'm like, okay.
It's kind of almost a forced collaboration. Like, here you go. I've given you something to work with here.
Yeah, that I can deal with, but
Nice.
Working with other people, I've never asked anyone who's ever been in a band with me. They're like, no, he's not a nice person.
Yeah, no, and it's funny because I get the reputation of being this nice person. I had a coworker that talked about, like, you could kick me in the junk and I would compliment you on the kick. It's not true, but that's the reputation that I have. But I definitely think that I need, like, a shirt that says does not play well with others.
Yeah.
My role usually involves, we get to the point where the band sounds good and then I quit.
Yeah.
That's kind of how
it's pretty much my life in a nutshell.
Yeah, see, yeah, so I can relate to some of that, even though I've collaborated with a bunch of people. But I think part of that was going to the Song Fight Live thing. Is like, okay, when you've been to one of those and you meet some of the people face to face, I think that helps too. Who would you love to see return to Song Fight that hasn't been there? I mean, so I guess this goes
Ooh.
along the lines of who maybe some of your favorite Song Fight artists or bands are that you enjoy from Song Fight.
Does King Arthur
It's been
still
a,
participate
it's been a
at all?
while, Arthur.
That'd
Yeah,
probably be the biggest one. It's like I haven't been following it as closely as I used to be honest. So I
understandable.
don't know
Me
who
neither.
still might be there.
Sure.
I don't want to say. I want to name somebody who's been submitting the last few months. Like, what do you mean?
Well, let's rephrase it to who maybe some of your favorite Song Fight artists are from the time when you were participating, especially.
Yeah, probably King Arthur would be about the top, and you, of course. I
Ah.
like your stuff a lot. I mean, not just saying that 'cause you're on the phone.
Thank you. No, JB said the same though too. So
No, it's true though.
very nice. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Who would you say, like, if there was a Song Fight Hall of Fame, like who are you picking from the archives? Like, ooh, King Arthur belongs in there.
A state shirt,
Stage shirt is
definitely.
so good.
Yeah, Frankie Bigface was another one.
Oh,
Frankie Bigface.
yeah, Frank's phenomenal.
Uh, and JB, obviously. I'm looking now. He submitted as Frankie Pigface.
Yeah,
Unless that was
yes!
a typo.
Because no, that's with Brick Pig. There's the gentleman
Oh,
Brick
right,
Pig.
okay.
So Brick Pig
All
worked with
right.
Frank.
God, this is so long ago. It's ridiculous.
Next question I've got for you is, what is friend flooding, and do you have any personal experience with it?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what it is.
I'll
I'm sorry.
gladly explain it. No, I'm asking.
I think I'm much older than you are. I don't-
Oh, no. And this was something specifically within Songfight where there would be complaints if a person is new to Songfight and they tell all their friends about it, and then all their friends come in and vote for that person without actually bothering to interact with that is referred to as friend flooding, and it's usually frowned upon.
Yeah.
But with some people more than others. JB was specifically talking about how it doesn't bother him at all. I didn't know it was a faux pas the first week.
I noticed he's won a lot.
Yeah.
I'm teasing.
The very first time that I submitted a song, I unknowingly did the friend flood thing because I'm telling all my people about this place, Songfight, and so all the votes come in, and it's this idea.
I'm pretty sure that's
fairness.
how I won Is It Cold? I'm pretty sure that's how I won. But I didn't ask him to do it. Just my,
And friends will
cousin
do that.
said, everyone's got to win. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they meant well.
Absolutely.
But I kind of don't want to win that way.
There you go. Number 8. What is your favorite song by Octothorpe?
Ooh. Hey, wait, who wrote this question?
No, I wrote it, but I thought, my question number 8 should be an Octothorpe thing, and
That's funny. This
Quotes?
questionnaire brought to you by Octothorpe.
one of my favorite
God, I have to
quotes
look
is
that
from
up
Marcus Kellis. Marcus Kellis had a quote that he used for a long time that says, "I only listen to good music and Octothorpe."
All right, I like that. I'm trying to look at a list now. Ugh.
They submitted a lot of songs. And
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just.
I think Being to China was their first one, but then from there, like Is It Cold was one of them too.
Yeah, theirs is way better than mine. I thought so.
Really, they are their own genre of music.
Yeah, I mean, Rottefill, I remember that one a lot.
All right, so you've not been to any of the Songfight live events, so my next question involves that. So what I'll do is change it. Do you have any specific favorite memories from things that happened on the message boards, or were you on the message boards much?
Not too much. I would just basically do just the reviews. I felt like it's sort of anyone who submits should at least rate reviews for all of the songs. I just always kind of felt that pretty strongly. So I just really did that. I didn't answer the messages that said your song sucks, for example.
Sure.
Like, well, I don't agree. I respectfully disagree that.
Yeah.
It's got a little vicious for a while. I remember.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Toward the, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, play this one to your mother. I remember somebody said I sounded constipated.
Oh my.
I remember that. Yeah. I'm like, thanks.
Thank you very much for taking the time for this, and
Not at all.
I'm
Thank you.
looking forward to a new Balls to Monty set here. Just a couple of songs is better than 0.
Well, you're unique in that opinion.
don't know about that. But we'll see. We'll see what the people have to say. That'll be fun.
Okay.
Thank you so much for this. I really do
thanks,
appreciate
man.
it. Have a good one.
See you. Nice.
It's Saturday night, and you're watching Song Fight Video, where we play videos made by song fighters. We've got a stellar lineup for you, including Pray for Mojo, the John Benjamin Band, and Seamus. Enjoy this first video from Sockpuppet.
In my house, in my house, what's this person that I do not think I know doing in my house? In my house, in my house. He must have snuck in through the bedroom door, living like a mouse. He says he is my husband. I've never seen him before. He knows everything about me. I'll have to show him the door. Not my spouse. He's not my spouse. I think I would remember having brought him into my house. It's my house. He's in my house. Why is this person laughing right at me, sitting in my house? So many pictures of us together. The room is starting to blur. He says he's beginning to worry about me, but I just can't be sure. I can't be sure. What's this person that I do not know doing in my house?
Wasn't that just a great video from Sockpuppet? It was. Next up, we have a video from DeLorey. And here it comes.
the light. I know you're inside just waiting for me to sneak in, tuck you in, and kiss you goodnight. Kiss you on the brow, kiss you on the cheek, kiss you where I like if I play it just right. Darling, I know all about you, all your hopes, all your dreams, all your past indiscretions. Everything about you keeps on looking in my head. I can never shut it off, I can't relieve the pressure. Oh little darling, I know all about you, all your hopes, all your dreams, all your past indiscretions. Everything about you keeps on looking in my head. I can never shut it off, I can't relieve the pressure. Hard to get, I can tell by that dress that you wanted me. I know that we have never met, but I know for a fact that I'm in your dreams, keeping you safe, just the way you like, under lock and key, away from all those prying eyes. Darling, I know all about you, all your hopes, all your dreams, all your past indiscretions. Everything about you keeps on looking in my head. I can never shut it off, I can't release the pressure. Oh little darling, I know all about you, all your hopes, all your dreams, all your past indiscretions. Everything about you keeps on looking in my head. I can never shut it off, I can't release the pressure.
What? No, I'm hosting Song Fight. Song Fight Live. Yeah, it's Saturday night. It's Song Fight. Song Fight. Next up, we have a video from Jerkatorium. No, really. No, Song Fight. On the internet?
I'm super creepy, and I'm a freak too. That's what they tell me. They really should have warned you. And maybe that's a good thing, 'cause you already know we share the same frustrations with our strange mutations. You're super creepy, dwell underground too. But like mother tells me, I'm lucky to have found you. And baby, it's a good thing, and we will take it slow. In dark forgotten places, sharing changed embraces. Super creepy, yes it's true. And I'm trying to be extra nice to you, 'cause you're super creepy too.
And now a video from Jonathan Mann. He's written thousands of songs. What's your favorite song? Ha! That's a good one. Here's one now.
When the sky turns black and monsters attack, and you can't get that minotaur off of your back, it's just a matter of time before you come running crying, begging for some quaaludes and a bottle of wine. But who needs sleep? When you hear the angels sing, see the gifts they bring, they can read your mind, but you're not thinking a thing. Your eyes go cross, smelling pine cones and frost. They hand you a book with a title embossed. It reads, Who Needs Sleep? Don't you think it's time we'll be crossing the river? Oh, in this life it's all trial and money. On the other side we find milk and honey. Oh, hey now, give me a shiver. Give me a shiver. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time to read this life? This life is full of trial and money. Find milk and when the ground beneath you shakes with every step you take, you feel like a snowman out of Oryx and crate, and cardboard and toothpicks and briars and trail mix are the highlights of your day. Who needs sleep? Can't find a partner to dance or hold your hands. No show tunes or tangles in the hazy expanse. When it's finally your turn to collect what you've earned, finding a spot will be your only concern. Who needs sleep?
Next, we have a video from Berkeley Social Scene. I've never heard of them. I don't know if it's any good. I think the drummer's cool though, right? Maybe.
On my face there's a lot of yolk. She threw the eggs, but I'm the joke. It might go over the heads of most folk, but that right there, that's the joke. She's a little slow on the uptake. Every time we talk, she's eating a cupcake, frosting in the corner of her mouth, saying nothing but heading south. On my face there's a lot of yolk. She threw the eggs, but I'm the joke. It might go over the heads of most folk, but that right there, that's the joke. She's following up on a hot tip. Can't tell a potato from a microchip. Hearing voices from the attic, saying nothing but sounding asthmatic. On my face there's a lot of yolk. She threw the eggs, but I'm the joke. It might go over the heads of most folk, but that right there, that's the joke. She's a marathon runner on the treadmill. Can't go to bed without the sleeping pill. Reading magazines in the doctor's lobby. It's not a routine, but a kind of hobby.
I mean, I don't even know what my favorite soup is and what I would do with it if I had some. I mean, I'm not hungry in particular. Why are you asking me about soup again? Oh, right. Our next video is Blimps by Starfinger.
I hate to drive. It's unnatural. Humans ain't designed to travel at these speeds. Let's stay alive as long as it's practical. Though I'm not blind to your locomotive needs. Let's ride blimps. Let's ride blimps. Oh, wimps. Don't ride blimps.
Oi, oi, oi! Our next video is from Caravan Ray.
I've got an experiment, baby, that I wanna do with you. The lab is getting hot, babe, my Bunsen burner is burning blue. But I got a little theory, maybe you've been theorizing too about me. So it's time that we got down and got results empirically. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know it ain't rocket science, baby. It's easy as can be. If you wanna make sweet geek love, we've got everything that we need. We've got you, we've got me, we've got the technology. We've got you, we've got me. Baby, you know you are my little particle accelerator. Yeah, you know you press my buttons like I press them on my pocket calculator. But I move at the speed of light, so you see me increasing mass before I come. Yeah, baby, be my chimpanzee, and I will be your opposable thumb. Oh yeah, oh yeah. got you, we've got me. We've got the technology. We've got the technology. We've got the technology. We've got the technology. We've got the technology, technology, 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 technology. We've got the 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 technology, 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 technology.
Okay, is that all? Okay, is that all the videos? Oh, one more? One more. One more video. Enjoy! Oh, hello. Welcome to Song Fight Live Night 2, the second night. I'm your host, Ken. You might know me from bands like Ken Super Duper Band and Stuff, Berkeley Social Scene, Tiny Robots, Loyalty Day, The Seamus Collective, Semolina Pilchards, The Cutie Pies, Explaino, Bravo Brothers, 2 from 14, and more. Ken Super Duper Car and Stuff, Ken Super Octothorpe, The Bear and Rachel. We've got a great show for you tonight, and I hope you'll chat along as we play our songs. What can be said about Ken's Super Duper Band and Stuff that hasn't been said already? He's a multi-talented instrumentalist, songwriter, and producer. He's a friend to all and one hell of a handsome man. Ladies and gentlemen, our first performance of the night, Ken's Super Duper Band and Stuff. Hey everybody, I'm Ken, and this is Ken's Super Duper Band and Stuff. Welcome to Song Fight Live 2020. Wish we could be there in person, but I'm happy that we're all in the chat room chatting right now, and I look forward to seeing everybody again next year. My first song is Young Buck. Young buck, there's so much you don't know. Young buck, you don't know where you'll go. And it's easy to believe that this is all you need. Young buck, the world is at your feet. Young buck, you don't know who you'll meet. And it's easy to believe that this is all you need. But you haven't lived long enough to know what you don't know. Life is hard and you'll get scars just trying to have fun and meet weird and wonderful people. Oh, young buck, don't be afraid then. Young buck, you'll make some great friends. And it's easy to believe that this is all you need. But you haven't lived long enough to know what you don't know. Life is hard and you'll get scars just trying to have fun and meet weird and wonderful people. Oh, young buck, young buck, young buck, young buck, young buck. Hey, thanks. So this next song is for my good friend Hootie, who introduced me to Song Fight. It's called Don't Break My Heart Again, George Lucas. I don't know where I would be if I didn't know about Song Fight. There's literally hundreds of songs that I may never have written. So again, I'm so appreciative that Hootie went to that first show at Hot Lunch and told me all about it. So here it is, Don't Break My Heart Again, George Lucas. I've been let down before, and I know I don't like it. I take a chance. I hold out my hand to you standing there, quiet and cold-hearted. You don't give an inch. You don't give a damn. You shine your light down on me. Blinding my eyes, I can't see. Filling my heart with your dreams. George, now I truly believe. Don't break my heart, you know I can't take it. I try to have faith, but you let me down. I hear your words, you know you can't fake it. Will you let me down? Will you break my heart? You shine your light down on me. Blinding my eyes, I can't see. Filling my heart with your dreams. George, now I truly believe. Tell me now, will you let me down? Tell me now, will you break my heart? I'll give you a chance, please. Don't fail me, I'll open my eyes. But what will I see? A grand mystery, the great illusion. You pull the strings, you cast the spell. You shine your light down on me. Blinding my eyes, I can't see. Filling my heart with your dreams. George, now I truly believe. That was Don't Break My Heart Again, George Lucas. My next song is about my wife. It's called Good Luck Charm. She's my good luck charm, and I hold her close to my heart when she's on my arm. I'm walking with my sweetheart, and everything is good, so good. And everything is right, so right. How I love her smile. It brightens all the bad days, and she makes life worthwhile. A light in darkened doorways, and everything is good, so good. And everything is right, so right. She sees me as I am. She tells me I'm her man. She's my good luck charm. I told her she's my darling, and she makes me so. Her smile is so disarming. And everything is good, so good. and everything is right, so right. Do 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 Yeah, that was Good Luck Charm. The next song I'm going to play, I'm always a little surprised that people think I can't curse in a song or something. Makes no sense, but the song does have some adult language, so if you have kids, maybe send them for a snack or something right now. This is Gonna Be Your Man. I'm gonna be your man. Gonna be your man soon as I devise a plan. Gonna be your man. Your friends told me we were right. Gonna be your man. I'm gonna make you see the light. And if it takes another day, I can wait to hear you say, I've longed for you all of my life. I'll be your man if you'll be my wife. I'm gonna be your man. Gonna be your man, your sexual superman. Gonna be your man if you'll be my blowjob queen. Gonna be your man, well I'll rock you like you've never been. And if it takes another day, I can wait to hear you say, I've longed for you all of my life. I'll be your man if you'll be my wife. Then if we live 1,000 years, there won't be one day of fear. We will be strong, we'll get along. Our heart's love song could never be wrong. You know it's gonna be so beautiful. You know it's gonna be so beautiful. I'm gonna be your man. Gonna be your man. I'm gonna be your man. Gonna be your man. I'm gonna be your man. Gonna be your man. I'm gonna be your man. Gonna be your man. All right. I don't know about you guys, but ever since we've been sheltering in place, I really miss going outside. We haven't been able to go camping this year. I just feel like the nature is just so restorative and something we really need in difficult times. And I wrote this next song about that idea. It's called Take It Outside. Take it outside, where the wind blows through the trees. Take it outside, smell the jasmine on the breeze. Let's go outside. The weather's fine. Let's drink some wine. Enjoy our lives. Take it outside. Feel the sunshine on your skin. Take it outside. There is so much to take in. Let's go outside. The weather's fine. Let's drink some wine. Enjoy our lives. sleep underneath the stars. Wonder where and who we are. Take it outside, we can lay out in a field. Take it outside, feel yourself be healed. Let's go outside. The weather's fine. Let's drink some wine. Enjoy our lives. Take it outside. Ooh, take it outside. Ooh, take it outside. Ooh, take it outside. Ooh. Well, friends, we've come to the end. This is my last song, and as I'm sure you all expect, it's one of the best songs I've ever written for Songfight. I'm so thankful to have this website and community and competition to inspire me and keep me going. So this is my final song, and it is called Shreds. Pictures all that I have, there's nothing left to hold on to. Standing by the canyon, smiling while the birds fly by, I'm behind the camera, watching as your blue eyes cloud up just like the sky. You were always sad like that, and the pictures lie because they only show the smile. Tear it up, throw it away, let it go now. Tear it up, throw it away, let it go now. I never thought I would lose you, a love so true, broken clean in two. You're backing out the driveway, mouthing words to say goodbye. Bye-bye. I'm standing in the doorway, my heart is dropping 1,000 feet down. I never felt as sad as that, and words just fail to show the pain inside. Tear it up, throw it away, let it go now. Tear it up, throw it away, let it go now. And as the years fly by, I see your face less in my dreams. I never thought it would come to this, but shredding all your pictures just made sense, it did. You moved in with a lover, said you're engaged to be married in a year, and you know that I'll be there, but I know I won't, 'cause that would feel like hell. Tear it up, throw it away, let it go now. Tear it up, throw it away, let it go now. Hey everybody, thanks so much for listening. Hope you had a great Song Fight Live, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully see you in person next year. All right, we did it.
Song fight, song fight, song fight, song fight. Get a title and a date and send a song in. Everybody votes, then we do it again. Song fight, song fight, song fight, song fight. Get a title and a date and send a song in. Everybody votes, then we do it again.
Phlebia, Phlebia, Phlebia? Oh, here's some more songs by Phlebia. First he was in the bathroom, and now the garage. I'll tell you what though, wherever he is, he's a fun guy. Take it away, Phlebia.
Phlebia, Song Fight Live 2020, live from the garage. This is Ben Straight. Be a pillar of salt, and no quiero una señora. Let's see. Here's another one I wrote for Song Fight around the same time. That's a little bit too fast, isn't it? Okay. This is Love in the Time of. That was Love in the Time of. That's one of my slower songs. And after this, I'm going to turn off my drum machine and I'm going to play an even slower song. And before I do that song was about mushroom hunting. Now, if you didn't know, Phlebia is a polypore mushroom species in the family Marulaceae, and it tends to grow on the same logs as you find Stereum genus type mushrooms. Now, whether or not it's a symbiotic or a parasitic relationship, I don't really know, but I mostly just think that Phlebia is fun to say, so that's why I made it my name. Also, I really didn't find any morels. The season was crap this year. Anyway, so here's my next slow song. This one's really slow and really sad, and I want to devote it to Crump Art because every single time I post a really slow and sad song, she says it's too slow and sad. So here's a sad song for you. I hope you like it. This song's called Floating Away. It's about Elian Gonzalez.
5 years old, you were too young to have a say. As you left behind your home in Cardenas Bay, the skies are shading darker, a tinted salty spray. The swells begin to rise, the ocean starts to sway. It packs and takes your mother
wonderful. All right, I'll be back next week. I think. Maybe. We'll see. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of the sets.
Song fight, song fight. Get a title and a date, send a song in. Everybody votes, then we do it again. Song fight, song fight. Get a title and a date, send a song in. Everybody votes, then we do it again.
Our next set is from Miscellaneous Owl, our host for Songfight Live last year in Madison, Wisconsin. Owl is a 7-time Songfight winner who first submitted in 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, our next performer, Miscellaneous Owl.
What's up, Songfight? The song is called Walk Steady. If I walk steady down that road and keep my face turned down, if I wear my silence round my neck and keep my eyes on the ground, maybe I can pass right through the words that stick like burrs onto me. Maybe I can be as light as air. If my clothes were bigger like a mountain, maybe I could transform like a caterpillar wrapping up to be reborn. Dirty pillows, bedroom eyes, I'm tired of my life inside this body. Wish that I could hide away. So I'll drive like a firefly, just a voice that's left behind saying, please let me die. Mission Street, coming up the steps from Bart, I see them wait for me, clustered like a pack of wolves along 16th. It's worse though if I change my path, so I just keep going like a train along a track. Don't look back, walk steady. Take the 38 and Geary, get a window seat. Alone for a little while on my way to Ocean Beach. Riding off into the sunset without a thought, like the lucky ones who live invisible, light as air. I just want to pass right through the filthy words that stick onto me. Maybe I can be as light as air. And this one is called Liquid Starshine.
Waste
this is called The Password Is. This next song is called The Dregs, and it was written on ukulele, but instead I am going to just capo my guitar on 5 and you can pretend. The air is warm and still, took my poison pill, but I guess it didn't work. Woke up just like any other day. They said there would be pain, but so far it seems okay. Went outside, no fallout, no burning in. Called out, no echo, there's no one there. Rode my bike straight down John Nolan Drive and screamed under the good, did what I could. And I remember when I was 17, the summer ended, and it was only me working at the supermarket, and all my friends went off to claim their futures, and I was left behind feeling useless. So I rode my bike out to work, down the path around the lake, every day, until I ached. And here I am again with my legs on fire, the dregs again left behind again, to die again in my slow and lonely way, failing a little every day, but I'm used to it. I know how to wait. Okay, this song is called Liberty Street. I'm probably going to mess it up, but for some reason I decided to play this one. First night that I spent on my own, I listened to the silence going by, and I thought I'll never make it without my lover sleeping by my side. The first day that I spent on my own, I dropped my earring down the bathroom drain, and I called his name, and remembered I was living there alone. I've gone to look places, didn't think I could afford, until I saw the Craigslist ad for the studio apartment above Liberty Street, just enough, and realized I could be free. And if I die on Liberty Street, I think I'll be happy. Feel the lights of Liberty Street on my face, and I'm happy. Didn't think my life could change like this. It's strange to be happy on Liberty Street in a studio apartment. On Liberty Street in a studio apartment. The first time that I felt like sleeping in, I got up at noon and no one said a word, and I thought, how strange, saying what I want and being heard. I wanted brunch, but I never dared to ask the host for a table just for one. It turned out that no one cared, so I sat and ate my pancakes in the sun, and realized I felt happy there alone. And if I die on Liberty Street, I think I'll be happy. I feel the lights of Liberty Street on my face, and I'm happy. Didn't think my life could change like this. It's strange to be happy on Liberty Street in a studio apartment. On Liberty Street in a studio apartment. All right, and one more song. This is called Peak Misery. I wrote this back in February when I thought things were going badly, and then everything continued to go to shit, and I don't know what's going to happen by the end of this year, but either way, I'm going to feel stupid for having written this song in February of 2020. Sometimes I feel like I've run out of words. What's the point in even trying? Sometimes I feel like I've run out of sounds. I'm just an echo on the line, repeating that old 1-4-5. Everything ends in the end. Sometimes things get better, sometimes they pass, like the winter ending, dark clouds of stormy weather. Sometimes they don't. You just get older without some redemptive cinematic arc, wasting your life more or less on momentary pleasures and mediocre art, lighting matches to stay warm in the dark. What if I want to believe I'll hit peak misery soon, and life will improve, the world is kind. I still have time to do everything I wanted to do. Will you lie to me, lover too? Everything ends in the end. Sometimes things don't get better, sometimes they pass, like the winter ending, dark clouds of stormy weather. Sometimes they don't, like when they say you better go to see her while she still knows your name, or like the phrase palliative care that slips about and hangs in the air. Sometimes I think about the trees that fall on the misty mountain slopes. Is there a sound without a singer? Can it be a song? Was I ever even here at all? Passing tone of footnote, or a clarion call. Man, I can't believe I fucked up that set right at the very end. Anyway, thanks for listening.
Balance lost Lost comes to you tonight from Kyoto, Japan. They usually blend catchy guitars and synth pop with drum machines and samples. But tonight, you'll hear a stripped-down set. Having been on the songfight scene since 2009, please enjoy our next act, Balance Lost. Take it away, Pedro!
Hello, Songfight Live. This is Pete from Balance Lost. Some of you may know me as Furry Pedro, and I'm going to play some songs for you today using my trusty old guitar and my small but sexy amp. Unfortunately, I won't be using the bells and whistles that I love so much for a variety of reasons, mainly because I'm too lazy. Anyway, without further ado, the first song I'm going to play is from the fight The Way It Isn't, and it goes like this.
The screaming of the crowds drowns the doubts I thought I had. All the riches and the diamonds I didn't deserve. Was it always me against these criminals, or was I ever free? To finish off the things I could have done, but I didn't. So have another crack and ignore the television, wasting time thinking about the way that it isn't today. No way. Light leaks away. From the surface in the darkness, the stars never seem to change. And it wasn't just the place, it was my own disposition. The person I became was altogether different. So I try to recreate the way that it isn't today. The sleeping armies moving on, find a place we all belong. Dreams become a battered one that I don't need. The sleeping army's moving on, find a place we all belong. This dream's become a battered one that I no longer need. Was it always me against these criminals, or was I ever free? To finish all the things I could have done, but I didn't. So have another crack and ignore the television, wasting time thinking about the way that it isn't today. It wasn't just the place, it was my own disposition. The person I became was altogether different. So I try to recreate the way that it isn't today.
Thank you. Right, give me one moment while I retune my stick. Right, I've tuned my stick. I definitely didn't just spend an hour relearning the songs I'm about to play. No, didn't do that. Anyway, I'm really delighted to finally be at my first Songfight Live event. Isn't the internet a wonderful thing when it's not manipulating our voting habits? And on the subject of conspiracy theories, oh no wait, that's real, isn't it? Anyway, my next song is from the fight 9/11 Was an Inside Job, which is one of the few Songfight songs that we actually played at live gigs when we were a real band. And so, it was a live favourite, so it makes sense to play it here. So let's go. 9/11 Was an Inside Job by Balance Lost.
I don't know much about aeroplanes, but I know buildings don't fall down that way. I saw something there, detonate. Concrete doesn't care much for flame. I
I've been watching too much TV. I'll believe any kind of conspiracy theory. No government got blamed for blowing up OK East. It changes nothing for the families of the deceased. I'm not one for politics. It's an inside job. I'm not one for politics. It's an inside job. I'm not one for politics. It's an inside job. I'm not one for politics. Oh no, it's an inside job. I've been watching too much TV. I'll believe any kind of conspiracy theory. I don't much about aeroplanes, but I know buildings don't fall down that way. Nice. Right. For the next one, we're going to take it all the way back to 2005 now. Before I was using the name Balance Lost, and I went under the name Those Meddling Kids. Who remembers Those Meddling Kids? I submitted my first song fight. It was awful, and I thought, oh, I actually have to try and write a good song. So I came up with this one, and it's my second song fight, my first ever win, so it holds a special place in my heart. And this is called Evan is Getting His Teeth. You say you wanna die young. Well, you're young right now, and there's no time like the present. You asked me to help you along by dropping a toaster in the bathtub. That sounds kind of unpleasant. They say life begins at 50, but I don't see anything but pensioner adventures. Take a ride at the post office, sell it at the mortuary. See Evan showing up his brand new dentures. Take a right at the post office, take a left at the mortuary. Bossy thought, oh, we have to look for detective to store. Take a right at the post office, take a left at the mortuary. Bossy thought, oh, we have to look for detective to store. Take a right at the post office, take a left at the mortuary. Bossy thought, oh, we have to look for detective to store. Take a right at the post office, take a left at the mortuary. Bossy thought, oh, we have to look for detective to store. Say you wanna die young. Well, you're young right now, and there's no time like the present. They say life begins at 50, and I don't see anything but pensioner adventures. Take a ride at the post office, sell it at the mortuary. The Evan showing up his brand new dentures. Take a ride at the post office, take a left at the mortuary. Fucking thought, oh, we have to live for the chocolate to store. Take a ride at the post office, take a left at the mortuary. Fucking thought, oh, we have to live for the chocolate to store. Cool. Okay, I'm just going to play one more, and this one is a bit more up to date. This is from 915, which I think we can all agree I should have won, but I was robbed. I'm just playing with you. But yeah, this one's called North Beach Vampires, which is from the round after I was knocked out. So it's just a shadow entry. Anyway. It's kind of, I like it, so yeah, let's give it a go. Better than that.
Mind's spinning like a big wheel. I'll be waiting here until the night draws in. Long decision isn't a big deal, but on my breath's a different kind of sin. You gave so much, want to be loved. Today's a drought, tomorrow is a flood. You get so high, never enough. But not be bound by sucking out your blood. Gathered out of the crime scene, in a crowd of thousands, no one is to blame. Do you know what the mirror is reflecting? You can't see if you look the other way. You gave so much, want to be loved. Today's a drought, tomorrow is a flood. You get so high, never enough. But not be found by sucking out your blood. You gave so much, want to be loved. Today's a drought, tomorrow is a flood. You get so tired, never enough. But not be found by sucking out your blood. You gave so much, want to be loved. Today's a drought, tomorrow is a flood. You get so tired, never enough. Today's a drought by dropping out your blood. So much, want to be loved. Today's a drought, tomorrow is a flood. You get so tired, never enough. But not be found by sucking out your. You get so much, want to be loved. Today's a drought, tomorrow is a flood. You get so tired, never enough. But not be found by sucking out your blood.
Thanks for watching. You're beautiful people. Take care.
Song fight, song fight, song fight, song fight. Get a title and a date and send us on in. Everybody vote, then we do it again. Song fight, song fight, song fight, song fight. Get a title and a date and send us on in. Everybody vote, then we do it again. Song fight.
Where the hell has Balls to Monte been all these years? Perhaps we learned something about that in our earlier interview with Balls to Monte and Glenn Case. Balls to Monte first submitted in 2001 and last submitted for JB's birthday in 2012. We welcome him back with wide open arms. Here's Songfight's long lost friend, Balls to Monte.
School, and the dean train. Every day the same terrain, pouring through the turnstiles, logging one more New York mile. If I smile, then I must care. Variation in two lines, choices make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Variation in two themes, genomes make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Who can mend the stain of mine? Baritone blues man singing in the tunnel can. He and Jesus loved the little children, crossing on a bleaker street. Saying while I'm lost in my head, I'll make up with my feet. Variation in two lines, choices make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Variation in two themes, genomes make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Bagels on the square, Carmine Street. I like my iced coffee light and sweet. Bearded man with a baseball bat, hitting balls to a happy lad, dodging cars and just having fun. Variation in two lines, choices make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Variation in two themes, genomes make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright. Variation in two lines, choices make us what we are. Whether we stay here or travel far, it's alright, it's alright.
Song fight, song fight. Get a title and a date, send a song in. Everybody votes, then we do it again. Song fight, song fight. Get a title and a date, send a song in. Everybody votes, then we do it again.
My friends, you are in for a real treat. The next song is my favorite song by Octothorpe. We have Spud playing one of the greatest Octothorpe songs ever written, which ponders the imponderable question, is it cold?
Precisely as maker, hast thou
What makes fire the lighter? I start looking in the garbage. Near the garbage there is a stool. Near the stool there is the street. Across the street there is a chicken. In the chicken's beak there is the lighter. Spud is here, he wants the knowledge. Hi and the fire is his. The discovery is creative. To find you must be perceptive. The process is old. Is it cold? My leg is the wall against. I measure the temperature with pants. They ask again, is it cold? The temperature has been told. What makes them be the Quakers? I start looking in Pennsylvania. Next to Pennsylvania is New York. Between the two is the border. At the border there is a guardhouse, and in the guardhouse there's oatmeal. Bro is hungry and filled with a lot of gall. Straight from Goldilocks. The oatmeal is just right. The discovery is creative. To find you must be perceptive. The process is old. Is it cold? My leg is the wall against. I measure the temperature with pants. They ask again, is it cold? The temperature has been told.
Happy anniversary, Song Fight.
Song fight, song fight, song fight, song fight. Get a title and a date, send a song in. Everybody votes and then we do it again. Song fight, song fight, song fight, song fight.
Not just the arm candy of Glenn Case, Rachel Layne steps out into the spotlight in her own tonight. Rachel released her first solo album, Sunshine and Rain Gutters, in April of 2020. It includes many of her song fight hits. Now surrounded by entirely too many Glens, our final act for the evening, my dear friend, Rachel Layne.
Try explaining, honey, you've been caught. You see, it's not as easy as you thought. Not the fool you wanna make of me. Wait and
this work? If I built them incorrectly, then the fall is gonna hurt. Seems unsafe to be this high without a net, but I'll choose taking chances over living with regret. I would need stilts to even kiss you, and I never thought that height would be an issue, but now up on that pedestal I placed you, and I'm never gonna reach you, it's too tall. I would need stilts to even kiss you, and I never thought that height would be an issue, but now up on that pedestal I placed you, and I'm never gonna reach you, it's too tall.
Well, that's all, folks. It's been great sharing all this wonderful Songfight music with you tonight. I hope you'll join us next week when we have more interviews, more videos, and best of all, more performances from around the globe. Tune in next week, same bad time, same bat channel. Also, stick around and meet up in the Zoom to talk about the performances you just enjoyed. I've been your host, Ken. See you on the interweb soon. Mm-hmm.